The last words of history. In the pages of history, the lives of great leaders are as much discussed as their deaths. But sometimes, it is a person's final words that best reveal who they truly were. Let us dive into the depths of time and listen to the last words of famous leaders in their final moments. 1. Socrates, the philosopher who smiled at reality. Socrates, who dedicated his life to the pursuit of truth, approached his death as a true philosopher. As the execution order was carried out, his final words were, "Crito, we owe a rooster to Asclepius. Don't forget to pay the debt." What did he mean by this? Perhaps Socrates was saying that death is, in fact, a form of healing, a liberation of the soul. 2. Julius Caesar, the voice of betrayal. Caesar was the most powerful man in the Roman Empire. But in March 44 BC, he fell beneath the swords of the Senate. Among the assassins was one of his most trusted allies, Brutus. With his final breath, Caesar uttered the words that broke his heart. "You too, Brutus?" Some say Caesar said nothing at all, but history has never forgotten the voice of betrayal. 3. Napoleon Bonaparte, the emperor who clung to his loves. Once the man who made Europe tremble, Napoleon died in 1821, alone on the remote island of St. Helena. As he closed his eyes for the last time, his words revealed what he cherished most. France, the army, head of the army, Josephine. These were the three treasures of his life: his country, his power, and his first love, Josephine. 4. Winston Churchill, the leader who grew weary of life. One of the greatest leaders of the 20th century, Winston Churchill, lived a life full of battles and triumphs. But in the end, with a tired tone, he simply said, "It's all pointless." Perhaps, having lived such a vast life, he realized how fleeting everything truly is. 5. Leonardo da Vinci, genius that never felt complete. One of the greatest figures in art and science, Leonardo, even in his final moments, was critical of himself. "I have offended God and mankind because my work did not reach the level it should have." Though the world regarded him as a genius, he was never satisfied with his own achievements. 6. John Adams, A Tale of Two Leaders. As one of the founding fathers of America, John Adams, on his deathbed, whispered, "Thomas Jefferson still survives." But Adams didn't know that on that very day, July 4, 1826, the 50th anniversary of America's independence, Thomas Jefferson had also passed away. Sometimes, history weaves incredible miracles.
Thomas Hobbes, 1679. Last words. "I am about to take my last voyage, a great leap into the dark." Meaning, Hobbes, the renowned philosopher, embraced the finality of existence as he approached death. Karl Marx, 1883. Last words. Last words? Last words are for fools. Explanation. When a medical worker asked Marx for his final words on his deathbed, he responded with this sharp remark. His words reflect his bold and uncompromising mindset, even in the final moments of his life. Conclusion. Great leaders may pass away, but their words remain eternal in history. From Socrates' death to Caesar's betrayal, from Napoleon to Churchill. Sometimes, a single sentence is enough to tell a lifetime. Behind every word lies a story, and behind every story, a person.